like fire cutting through the strife. Helmet untight, he grips the handlebars, chasing the edge, reaching for the stars. Ride the horizon where dreams collide. Fear in the rear view, nowhere to hide. Pushing the limits, breaking the chain. Anything's possible through the rush and the rain. Twisting through turns, the world burns away. A streak of lightning calling out his way. The road gets rough, but his heart beats true. The journey's the prize, and he's breaking through.
Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, guys, go over, hit that subscribe button, smash that notification bell, and if you like what you see, go over and follow me on my other other social media platforms, which is Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram too. So I am going somewhere today. I'm popping up to Bloomies, Portsdown, and then I'm going to just have a little mooch about. I just thought I'd take you, have a little chat, have a little mooch. I've got the sunglasses down, so far as they're staying open, just so you know. And off we go. So yeah, why not, you know. Let's chat crap. I've not had a good week. My depression is at an all-time low. I've got the toothache from bloody hell. Literally toothache from hell. So yeah, that's not good either. And yeah, so it is what it is. It's just been an absolute shitty week, but I've been enjoying work as always. Again, this video is most probably going to be, by the time you see it, will be about 2 weeks old. So a lot of my videos are at least 2 weeks behind one another. Sometimes the posts on Facebook are 2 weeks behind each other too. I've noticed that the other day there was stuff I hadn't posted, and I have now, but I hadn't at the time. So yeah, before we get out for a bit, planning a big trip again soon with Jay, hopefully. It's either going to be Isle of Wight or Cornwall. Might even do Weymouth for the day, because I know I put a poll up a few weeks ago now, I think it was, and they were both 50-50. I mean, we are planning on doing two, but obviously we will be doing both. I just asked what one, obviously everyone wanted to see first, so we're about. I'm also looking at setting another motovlogger meetup like we did last year with Rev Bomb, Rhythmic, Simon, Andy, whoever that can make it again. So hopefully the boys look like they're up for it. I think we're instead of meeting at Loomies though, we're talking about meeting up halfway. So that's definitely going to be a thing. We just need dates and getting everyone together. It'll have to be a weekend, which means I'm going to have to do it before the students come back at my place. As Freshers Week will be busy. So we'll sort it out, we normally do. What the fuck is going on with this helmet? Ow. I need a new helmet. I need 2 new helmets actually. So at the moment I can't afford it. I hate the traffic here. Getting out of here is a bloody nightmare. You gonna let me out? Whoa, Murch! Fucking hell! Absolute dickhead! Sorry. What fucking hell does he think he was fucking doing? What an absolute melon. Fucking proves again the UK drivers are a bunch of fucking rejects. Absolute moron. There's a police car. I wish he caught him just now doing that. Fucking little shit. Fuck me, I couldn't believe, well, I can't believe that, but I haven't seen that in a while. Absolute prick. There we go, here's what it is. But yeah, so we've got some interesting things coming up. We were going to do Southend-on-Sea this year, but obviously finances and things like that are just not where we need them at the moment, so it's not really going to be able to do it. Which is a bit annoying, but we have achieved a lot this year. Like I said, we did Wales this year, and the videos are still dropping for that every Saturday, I think it is, every week, so keep an eye out. Why is this helmet making noises? But yeah, they're dropping every Saturday until sometime near the end of August. Yeah, we recorded that much while out there. So it's been a blast this year. It's a shame it's all coming to the end. I mean, what, we're mid-June? No, end of June now. And yeah, it's just been a blast. This has just been a blast. It's gone so quick. It really has. I find the years are just going by so quickly now. It's unreal. I don't know where the time bloody goes. But we got lots more planned. If finances allow us, I'm going to do Germany and France next year, and possibly Poland as well. But that kind of it does all depend on money, unfortunately. Obviously hotels, food, getting over there, I need a passport. I've never had a passport, so obviously I've got to get a fucking passport. You know, but it is one thing I want to do. Well, it's definitely what I want to do. But we'll just see. Like I said, it all depends financially, really, to whether I'm able to do it. But I'm doing as much as I can while I can, because like I always say, one day there's going to be a day I'm not going to be able to do all this fucking prick, all this stuff that I'm doing now. I mean, you'll get to an age where I won't be able to ride. I mean, I hope that doesn't happen. I mean, I see people in their 80s who are obviously still riding and that, and obviously I hope to be doing that myself, but it does all depend on how and what happens over the years, doesn't it? So it's definitely something I'm aware of. I actually started thinking about fucking funeral plans the other day. Like, when did I get to the age where I've got to worry about my funeral? You know? I know that sounds ridiculous, I know, but like, when you think about it, like, obviously it's an inevitable, isn't it? You know, you're born, you get old, you die. It's not really something you can escape from. But I started thinking about funeral plans, like what happens to me and things like that. I want to make sure that the kids are looked after and things like that once, you know, I'm gone. 2 seconds. Hello? Hello, can I call you back? Alright, I'll call you back. Wait. That's Jay. That's my little J dog. I'll ring him back in a minute. So yeah, so I've actually started now looking at like funeral plans and shit like that, and it's like, where the fuck is all this shit coming from? But I think you do get to that point in your age where you start thinking about shit like that though, don't you? Like, I mean, maybe not so much from my viewers, I don't know how old some of you lot are, but obviously I'm definitely at that age where it's just like, it's something I've definitely got to think about now. It's not something I want to think about, none of us want to think about it, but I've got to. But yeah, it is what it is. It's all good. We'll try to change up the mood now. It's where my depression has got me at the moment. We're going back to the doctors, I suspect. Get back on those antidepressants. Definitely need to sort something. But yeah, we're looking at hopefully by the end of this year at least doing another couple of biggish day trips, shall we say. I was going to try and do Cornwall, but I just haven't got the time or the money right now, neither's Jay's, so it's just like that one's really is going to have to like wait for a minute and take a back seat. So it is what it is. But we were looking at doing Cornwall. That sounds so nice when it goes through a tunnel. But yeah, that's our plans. I might host another bike night too. If I can get enough people to come, I might do one more bike night like I did earlier this year in April. But we'll see, because the last one was an slightly epic flop, and I don't really want to put it out there to be back there again, so we will see on that one. But yeah, I got a few things in the pipework. Next year's going to be our main one, because obviously we are doing North Wales next year. That one we're definitely doing. I'm going to be putting money by for that. We are going to do Snowdonia, and going to look at, as I said, hopefully getting either France in, or doing Germany and Poland, or if money allows us and time, both. But I'm not holding out on that, because unfortunately I am not made of money. I wish I was. You never know, if you not all subscribe and that, I can monetize this channel, could do a lot more content. I was joking. It would be nice to get a few more subscribers, since 1.8 people looked at my channel this month, and none of you were subscribed. What's going on? Get on there, hit that subscribe button, guys. My target is to try and get to 500 by the end of the year. I know that's most probably quite a steep task, but we managed last year. As I said, 250, we hit 300. I'd like to hit 500 by the end of the year, but we'll see what happens. As I said, there is plenty more to come. Some of it might take a little bit longer, like Scotland. I want to do Scotland. I want to do the MC 500 on this baby. You know, we'll have motovlogger meets. I want to try and get a couple in a year rather than just like one. But we have to just wait and see, really. Like, it's, people don't realise, obviously, when you guys watch the videos, you don't realise obviously how much time, money and everything else goes into it, to be able to obviously bring these videos and do what I want to do as well. You know, because this is what I want to do as well. It's not about just giving you content. Obviously, you know, I wanted to go to Wales. Me and Jay both wanted to go to Wales. That's why we did it. But obviously, you know, at the same time, we want to give you good content, something you all want to watch. Hence why I've not done so many. We're going to Portsdown now. We're going to Loomies, or we're going back to Portsdown, because that shit does get boring. Like. And this is why some of my videos now, you don't see where we finally end up. So it'll say like going to Avon Beach. Yeah, we're going to Avon Beach. But obviously I'm not taking you all the way out there with me all the time. And sometimes the camera dies and I'm just like, trying to pull over to put a new battery in it is sometimes harder than it's worth doing. So sometimes I look at the video footage and I think, yeah, that's enough, or I'll take this out. So you do get a variety, and it's not just me going to Portsdown, me going to Loomies, or Hayden Island, or this, that, the other. I mean, obviously I went to Hayden Island bike night, that one was, you know, all the way there because I was going to Hayden bike night. I've only managed to get out to 2 bike nights this year, you know, one being Loomies, which I did more regularly the year before, and then obviously this year I've only done 2, but I would like to get out to a few more bike nights. I'm thinking about giving Coaching Horses another go, and see how I get on. Last time I didn't exactly have a great reception down there, but we'll give it another go, just see how things are really. I want to get on some more prom rides next year because I've only done one this year, and I do enjoy putting a smile on the children's faces and that. For those of them that are into their bikes, obviously, because it's a personal achievement. I want to get on some extra toy runs this year as well, because I do like the toy runs, Christmas toy runs. I didn't do an Easter one this year, I wanted to, but I was working every time they were on. Or by the time I saw the bloody post, I'm already working, so it's like, yeah, I missed that one. So I'm hoping to get on some bloody toy runs this year. Fucking buses. They always put bus stops at the wrong places, don't they? So yeah, I want to get on, I'm going to get on some of the Christmas toy runs this year. I'm going to get on some Easter ones and that next year. Some prom rides. Try and get a bit more. I'm still trying to get Lex Moto to work with me, because it'd be great to work with them guys, and Lex Tech. I have applied for part of their YouTube content creator, so we'll see what happens. I haven't heard nothing yet, but he did say it was shut for this year, so I'm looking at next year anyway. But I do want to get on it. I want to do more. I want to give more. I want to learn more about Lexmoto. I want to learn more about the bikes, you know, and maybe even get involved with Yamaha and Honda too, because they do good bikes too. So it would be nice to obviously jump on with them and maybe, you know, get some test rides on the 125s and things like that. I want to do things like that, but it's putting the wheels in motion. It's about knowing people, and if you haven't got the right people to help you and put those wheels in motion, obviously you can't do it. So it is what it is, but we'll get there, slowly but surely, but we will get there. And you know, thanks to your guys' support, from the guys that started with me at the beginning to the guys that are here now and girls. Like, without you guys, this channel wouldn't be possible, and I would just be posting content up, and the only person watching it is my kids. So I am kind of grateful you guys watch, do everything you do. I didn't know what he was going to do. I don't trust roundabouts anymore after October. So yeah, big thank you to all of you that have supported us, been there from the beginning, even now, or even if you've just subscribed today. Thank you, every one of you. Do not realise just how much us, you know, motovloggers and YouTubers and everything else, how much we actually do appreciate everything you do for us lot. And like seeing you out in public and you lot saying hello, things like that, it does make our days, it really does. You know, for me, I'm nothing special. I'm just out here doing videos, showing you what I love to do, what drives me, and you guys watch, and it is fantastic. I never ever expected it, and I certainly did not expect 336 of you to like what I do. So it does humble me into the fact that people want to watch the content, they enjoy the content, especially the Welsh content. And we will be doing more stuff like that. the more money I've got. Like, obviously, this is my first job I've been at a year. I haven't flip-flopped, I haven't come out of it, I haven't changed, I haven't had problems. The employer actually supports me, or my manager supports me, and he has the best interests for me, and I think that's gone a long way. So I've got to thank you too, Casper, for everything you've done for me as well since I've been at Domino's, mate. I really do appreciate it, and I don't think you realise quite what you actually do for everyone. I've also got to obviously thank the shift managers for their support too, because, you know, without them, again, I most probably wouldn't still be where I am, and I wouldn't be in a place where I am now. And, you know, you got to be grateful for the support and the help that you're getting, no matter where you're getting it. You know, and I've also got to thank my wife. She puts up with my miserable fucking ass 24/7 a day and doesn't complain. She's always there for me, even if she doesn't want to be, because obviously, you know, Tracy knows. Tracy's got mental health as well as me, so there is days where you're trying to support one another, and it can be pretty hard for both of you, because you're suffering, they're suffering, and it can be very hard. I mean, I expect those of you guys can obviously relate to that at some point or another. But, you know, with my ADHD and everything else like that, I'm not the easiest person to live with. So, you know, hats off to my wife for that. And everything I do. But yeah, we're all good. We're good. Like I said, I'm having a bad day today, hence why I'm out on the bike. I just need to clear my little fuzzy little nugget and just get out for a minute or two, even though I'm in a lot of pain. I just need to clear my head, have a bit of me time, and go from there, because, you know, ADHD isn't simple. So I've not just got ADHD, I've possibly got autism as well, but they don't want to diagnose me at this age, noddy nod. I've also got a condition called RSD. Now, for those of you that most probably won't know what that is, it's rejection sensitive dysphoria. And it affects me a lot. It affects me with friendships, relationships, work-wise, everything, right the way through my core. And it's about being scared or feeling rejected, or being scared of rejection. And I do fear rejection, whether that's on YouTube, whether that's in my everyday life, whether that's at work, my family. And it's hard to live with for those of us that have got it. And it is part of ADHD. Not all ADHD sufferers have it, but most will. And, you know, it really isn't easy to live with, and it's certainly not easy for your partner or anyone, whether that's friends or whatever, to also live with that. So yeah, no, hats off to the people that are there for me, because I'm not always the most functional or easiest person to get along with. So, you know, I am grateful for the people I've got around me, even if I don't always show it. Because I have got an arsehole side, didn't we all? But I have got an arsehole side. And when I'm having bad days, they really are bad. You know, a hard day for most people, they just go, oh, it's been a shit day, I'm going to bed or whatever, you know. But for me, a hard day is completely the end of the road. I can't cope. Everyone hates me. Why the fuck am I alive? Does that make sense? I know it's hard for people to grasp or understand, I get that. But that's how my mind works, that's how I work. And yeah, it's like I feel rejection at work too. Like, we have employee of the month at work. I've been there 9 months, never had it. And it don't really bother me if I have it, but it does at the same time, because I feel rejected. I feel like I'm not doing good enough, and then I try to put more effort in, and I'm draining myself that little bit more. Does that make sense? And this is all part of the rejection, part of the ADHD, part of the depression. It is literally all one thing. So, enough about me anyway, but no, that's how most of us ADHD suffer. Not all, everyone will have anything will have their own experience, different problems, you know, I get that, but that's mine. I'm really struggling at the moment. I do feel alone, I feel very alone, and it's the loneliness bit that hurts the most. I know I'm not alone, but I feel alone, and yeah. So, it is what it is. I'll be alright, give it a few weeks, I'll pull through. I normally do. I'm not sleeping properly at night either, like, I'm getting 1, maybe 2 hours if I'm lucky. As well, so I'm not helping myself there, really. But, yeah. I hope everyone else's June is going very well, and all the other days. Look guys, same as I'm going to say, if you're ever having problems with your mental health and you want to have a chat, you can always DM me or find me on my Facebook page at Jamie's Biking Adventures. Just drop me a message, we'll talk, always an ear to listen to. So, you know, always about if you want to chat, even if it's just a rant, alright? I'm always there, like, no matter what I'm going through to, I'm there. If anyone needs me, if anyone's struggling, come have a chat. I fucking hate this road. Why did I take the back road, not the motorway again? Oh wait, yeah, I like the scenery. No, I was joking, that was a joke. I was trying to, yeah. But yeah, that's my mindset, that's where I am. Just losing my sanity. Like you do, but I'm all good. I'll be all good, always will. At some point I'll meet up with the boys and everything else like that, and I'll feel good for a bit. I think a lot of it is I've not had much time off work in sense of relaxing holiday sort of ways, if that makes sense. I'm always at work, and that's been my own naughty nod, that's been my own choice, because I've had to use the holiday to keep me going throughout the year for things that I can't help. So that is what it is. Next year I'll get some bloody holiday, 2 weeks of it at least. But yeah, it is what it is. If you are new to the Google channel, guys, we do chat shit and waffle on, I always say that. It's not always doom and gloom, guys. We've had some real highs and we've had some real lows on this channel. Unfortunately, when the lows come, the lows come. But I don't hide anything from you guys. I'm quite an open book, so what you see is what you get with me. Does that make any sense? I try to be transparent anyway. Oh dear. That is what it is, people. Oh dear. We're not far away now. I keep you all there. What fucking wrong with me? No, you never know, I might sleep tonight. Don't put money on that. Oh, I still love this bike, by the way. Beautiful bike, this. I cannot complain about this bike whatsoever. She's proves you Chinese haters wrong every time. Then you, darling. Oh. I've had this bike nearly a year, and I plan to have it for a lot longer if the next moron doesn't try to kill me. clutch looked at. It feels a bit laggy, but it could be me. I haven't been out for a few days. I got to thinking the other day actually, like, as well. Like, I thought about upgrading my licence when I've got the money. I haven't got it at the moment. Because the A licence, A2 and the A1 have all gone up. If you do it with an instructor, it's now gone up to £890. Fucking joke, innit? £890. Did you know, if you can get someone to take the bike there for you, and you ride your own, like 125 or whatever you're on at the time, and you do your test yourself, it's 95 quid. It's fucking ridiculous, isn't it? You're paying £890 to do it for a fucking school. Like, I get they need to make money to live, we all do, things like that, but 95 quid, and then you get, what, 3 to 4 days, all depending where your level of riding is, shall we say. And yeah, £890. And it's like, where the hell do they get off charging that? For one instructor, the hire of the bike, which I can tell you now, it's not cost them anywhere fucking near that for 4 days. Bear in mind, you can get day insurance for what? Something like 30, 40 quid a day, if that. An instructor is going to be on whatever they get paid, so I'm presuming minimum wage. I could be wrong, put it in the comments if I am, but if they're on minimum wage, that's only £12.21 an hour over 8 hours, so what's that, about £90 a day, roughly. I'm no good with maths. You know, it still does not amount to £890, does it? Like, come on. And a lot of these school trainers, they're self-employed anyway. Like, obviously you got the whatever the school's called and shit like that. I get that, but it's still like the instructors themselves are actually self-employed. They work whatever hours they want. I don't know if that's the same in every training school, but for me, I just cannot justify £890. I really want to do my full access. I'd still keep my baby here. Yeah, I think I'd always have a 125 if I did it. I would always have a 125 anyway, because they're just so much fucking fun. But I have thought about it for like maybe maybe one day I'll have enough money and time to do maybe a short tour around a few countries or something. Take the wife with me on the back. I can't really do that on the 125. I mean, yeah, she could pilly up, but I wouldn't want to do long journeys, if you know what I mean. So, I thought about it, I have. But then there's the other part of me that's like, I'm quite happy where I am. So, like, the only reason I'd be getting a bigger bike would be for all the wrong reasons, do you know what I mean? Noddy nod. I mean, I got a bike that looks like a fucking 600 anyway, but until you get on it and then fucking realise it's gutless, but I mean, she goes quick enough. I'm not minding about that. The power delivery for a 125, she's alright. Especially considering how much she weighs and she still shifts. You can't really mind, can you? Look at those fucking views, beautiful. But it's just like, a part of me every now and then is like, I'd love to do my bigger license, just so it's there. So if I did decide one day, let's get another bike for maybe, you know, whatever, I could do it. But then the other, like I said, the other part of me is like, well, you're happy on a 125, you're proving that no matter what you're doing on this fucking bike, I can do on this damn bike. I don't need nothing bigger to prove that. So it's like, it's just one of these battles, one of these stupid things I have in my mind, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't have myself, let's put it that fucking way. I've got to get her a Red Bull on the way home. I should have enough for it, exactly, I should. I might have some chippy chips up there. I think I've got enough money for it. I'm that skint, my wife's actually lent me money this month. I don't normally ask my wife for any money. Same as she doesn't normally ask me unless it's to do with obviously bills or whatever. But this month I've actually had to borrow money off my wife just to get me through the month. It's been a bad month compared to like where I was in February, March and April, you know. What the fuck is that? Oh, it is what it is, my lovely people. Oh, I'm still loving life on a 125. I wouldn't fucking change that for anything. Even if she does sound like she wants to fucking explode in higher revs. Look at her shift, look. We're at a 60 by the way. Look how quickly she fucking climbed. Now bear in mind, any of you that don't know how much these bikes weigh, they're 170 kilos with a full tank. I'm on a bit of a hill, that's why it's flicking right now. And of course, you pull out on a 60 mile an hour road, mate. Bear in mind, she has got full tails on a hill there. She's 170 something kilos, full tank, but she ain't far off it, and she still shifts. She'll clock out at 73, which is about 70 mile an hour because the speedo's out. But she'll get there. I'm hitting hills and I'm obviously concentrating as well, but she was getting there. Bit of wind too doesn't help. Can't really go 60. It's the wind. And I'm being cautious because deers jump out along here and that. So yeah, it's about 2 or 3 mile an hour out on the dash, so we're not quite doing 60. But she's there. And we're still climbing with no issue, you know what I mean? She does well. She does very well. She's quick enough for what I need her for. Even if people do want me on a bigger bike. I keep getting that a lot in the comments. Why didn't you just do your A? Well, because I can't fucking afford it. I'm at that point now on YouTube where I'm sick of why didn't you do your A? Why do I need to then? Like, why do I need to do my A licence? Am I not allowed to just stay on a 125, people? Like, if you want a bigger bike, fine, get a bigger bike. If I wanted a bigger bike, I'd get a bigger bike. I'd do the test and get a bigger bike. I am happy on the 125. I might debate getting a bigger bike every now and then, but I am happy on my little fanny dryer, because someone actually called it a hair dryer. Fair enough, if you want to call it that. I'm happy with her, and I'm doing what I want. Yeah. I'm sick of the comments of, you know, like that. You know, why don't you want a bigger bike? I don't want one. I'm happy on my 125. I did my 125 licence because I kept fucking pissed off with doing my CBT. And I also know they were introducing new laws to the CBT, and it wasn't going to just be the way it used to be. So I was like, yeah, fuck it, do my test. I get motorway access, get pillion access. I get full access to everything apart from engine size. No brainer, isn't it? Yeah, and it only cost me 95 quid. I've now had my licence a year. Best thing I've ever fucking done. Yes, I'm restricted to a smaller bike, I'm fully aware of that. But what's wrong with her? You know, it is what it is, people. You know, if I want to be a bike, I will save up and do it, eventually. Don't know when, some point. I'm quite happy poodling along on my baby here. I really am. Quite happy doing my own thing. And as I said, most bikers will tell you they missed their 125s because they were fun. Exactly. Where else can you do to the speed limit safely without losing your licence, chuck it in a corner and have a bit of fun? There isn't really, is there? Come on. You know, I use her on the motorway, she laps that up, I know tomorrow. Sucks it up like milk, mate. I'm not always sat at 70 on the motorway, I'm sat between 55 and 60. I do 70 on there, but I'd sit between 55 and 60. Not an issue. People want to go around, they go around. I'd have bike at him, went round me. So, you know, I'm quite happy just being me, doing me. That makes sense. I don't feel the need to prove myself, and I don't feel the need to justify myself. So please just stop with the comments of why didn't you do your A? I have said now several times on each different video that this has happened, why I haven't done it. If you watch the videos all the way through, especially when I was doing my test, it does explain it, okay? Whew, I'm so tired today. I don't know what's going on with me. Be interesting to see how many bikers are up here today actually. Camper van, homemade one. Roman candle. It is what it is. Today was just more of just getting everything off my chest that I've been bottling up for fuck knows how long. It really is, just as simple as that. I do bottle a lot of things up when I most probably shouldn't, but yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm going to stop droning for a second, guys. Let you enjoy this little bit of view as I pull in. If you are here, guys, go over and hit that subscribe button, smash the notification bell. Not all these videos are fucking depressing. We have got some exciting shit coming up over the next year, and yeah, follow me on my other social media platforms, guys, because you never know what I'm up to next. There's a few up here tonight. I'm kind of wondering whether to go, well, if I go down Loomies it'll be even worse. I might be getting a drink up here.